there guys, welcome to the channel. This is Pure Wrestling. Today's show I'm bringing you NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3, my review. This is my first review for a pay-per-view, so if you do like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up for me, it always helps. Lets me know my viewers and my subscribers are enjoying my video. And if you do enjoy the video and you're new to watching this channel, new to watching this brand new video that I'm recording, please at the end of the video, if you do like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and the notification bell to receive all my notifications straight to your YouTube or your device that you're watching it on. So thank you very much guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to go straight into it with a review, and actually I'm going to switch this up. Normally on a like a wrestling show that I review, sometimes I've done in the past, I normally leave the rating to the end. I'm going to give the rating right now 8.5 out of 10 for me. I think this NXT TakeOver was simply one of the best takeovers you could have got, and it nearly reached a 9 for me. There was one little thing in a match that really bothered me because I think they could have done it a lot better, but I'm going to talk about that later on in the pay-per-view review for you guys. Yeah, I'm going to basically say this is my opinion on NXT. NXT is the A show, in my opinion. I think NXT is the show to watch. If you want to watch promos, if you want to watch storyline and you enjoy wrestling for storylines like myself, that is the show to watch. And if you enjoy watching proper wrestling, that is the show to watch. I feel like the main roster has slipped from what its purpose is. I feel like it's gone to more of a scripted storyline based, and it doesn't feel important. When you watch NXT, the stars feel important. Now, there's definitely a lot of talent on this roster, and I feel like the likes of Triple H and William Regal have made this roster and this show amazing. I think they've done an amazing job, and I hope one day that these two take over the main roster and actually do what they've done with NXT, but only even better, because I know these guys can do a lot better as well. So, yeah, that's basically my opinion. I think the whole show in general, I think, as I said, it was one of the best takeovers I've seen in a while, and that doesn't mean to say the other takeovers were rubbish, because I really love NXT's pay-per-views in general. I think they always smash from a 6 to 10 easy. They always aim higher, and the likes of the main roster, they always reach an average, which is like a 5, sometimes steeping low if depending on the pay-per-view. So I feel like NXT is simply glorious, basically. So I'm going to quickly go through the pay-per-view for you guys. The first match was Johnny Gargano versus Andrade Cien Almas. Now in the first minute it was a bit slow, they was getting to know each other in the ring, and then it started kicking off, reversal after reversal. Andrade Cien Almas got a little spot right at the end to pick up the win, where I think it was Zelina, the woman that's by his side at the moment, she basically throws a DIY shirt at Johnny Gargano as he goes to get the kick, and he ended up getting distracted by the time he turns down. I think it turns around, he gets a drop kick, and then it was a DDT finisher that Andrade has 1, 2, 3. Now, in my personal opinion, I was a bit annoyed that Johnny Gargano lost. He's one of my favourites personally, but I understand the booking, the storyline here. If I was to give this match a rating, I'd give it a match probably a 7.5 out of 10. I wouldn't say it was near perfect, and I wouldn't say it was average. I'd say it was above that. So a 7.5 out of 10 for the first match of the pay-per-view. I feel like it definitely opened the show the way it should have, and this was simply, I'm going to say this for probably most matches, one of the matches of the night, because NXT TakeOver pulled a lot of great matches out on this pay-per-view. The second match of the night was the NXT Tag Team Championship match between Sanity and Authors of Pain. Now, everybody was going with Authors of Pain, the dominance, the build. I was going with the numbers game, because Sanity are geniuses when it comes to numbers game. This started off basically with the Sanity getting destroyed by what it looked like some Ninja Turtles which come down, which was the Authors of Pain. Very weird looking as they come down with some like camo, some weird looking stuff, but quite cool at the same time. They came down, dominating Sanity. Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane were the people in the ring, but Killian Dane didn't come into the ring, and as Alexander Wolf was going to make a tag in this match, Eric Young jumped up and Killian Dane jumped down, and now this must have swayed the minds of Authors of Pain, going, hang on a minute, like, because they was confused. It sort of kicked them in the teeth a little bit, if I might say. So, yeah, and it sort of went from there, and Eric Young sort of got dominated, and then they switched it up. And what they was doing was very, very smart. They was taking one of the Authors of Pain out and keeping one inside at parts of this match. And there was a scene where there was one of the, I think it was Eric Young, was going to get suplexed by one of the Authors of Pain, and then another one of the Authors of Pain went underneath to powerbomb, and Nikki Cross got her arms around Eric Young to stop him from being powerbombed, and this where it changed the match. In the beginning of the match, before Eric Young was tagged in, he put a table out on the side, and there was a scene where they was all jumping over the top rope to Authors of Pain. Eric Young went first, Alexander Wolf went second, and Nikki Cross came in, and Paul Ellering came in. He was shouting at her. The ref was too busy with Paul Ellering that Nikki Cross went underneath, went on the top turnbuckle, jumped off, and one of the Authors of Pain caught her and was ready to slam her. Now Killian Dane's losing his mind. He's like, what do I do? What do I do? And this was right near the table, so you know what's going to happen next. Killian Dane body splashes both of them through the table, taking out one of the Authors of Pain. Very key moment to this match. And then you have Eric Young and Alexander Wolf in this match do their double duo finisher, basically, tag team finisher, where Eric Young's on the top and he does like a neck breaker, it looks like, or an arm drop. And basically it's 1, 2, 3. Sanity are your new tag team champions, the people I predicted. Just they look like champions, they needed gold round their waist, and they've been there for a while now. Everybody loves them. They was the face of this match, and I felt like Alexander Wolf is very underrated, guys. If you haven't seen Alexander Wolf or you don't rate him, I'll be very, very shocked. This guy, in the promo packages before this match, Alexander Wolf builded this match up for me and made me excited. And Paul Ellering too, for the Authors of Pain. Now, I didn't really see it much, but in this match, Alexander Wolf took a beating after beating after beating. He came in and done an awesome spot when he got tagged by Eric Young. He was taking out both of them. He looked really, really good. And I just love his gimmick. He looks literally like a crazy motherfucker, basically. I just really did enjoy Alexander Wolf in this match. Nikki Cross as well. I feel like they all had a part to play. They was all very smart, and that is why they're your new NXT Tag Team Champions. But not to say at least, at the end of this match, as they won their gold, celebrating, we had Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish come out and take both of them out, making their statement that reDRagon is being rebuilt. This was a very crucial moment. They're solidifying their tag teams, because this was the one area I was scared for, because the women's too, but they've got obviously this women's tournament coming up. They're going to sign new women, and it's going to make the division very, very good. A very good match, and if I'm going to rate it, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I wouldn't say 9, near perfect. I wouldn't say it was average. I'd definitely go nearly near perfect. That's what I'm trying to say, if you can understand, guys. It's very hard, because this match could simply... I'm going to make it now. The bold statement I'm going to make was this was my match of the night. Definitely by far, I did enjoy this match. On the Tag Team Championship match, we had special guest commentator Corey Graves, being an NXT Tag Team Championship winner before with Neville, who was in the crowd. We had Bayley, Sasha, and Becky Lynch in the crowd. You had Kalisto and Shinsuke Nakamura in the crowd. You had Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe. Also up top, you had Roderick Strong, No Way Jose, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, with Daniel Bryan and Kurt Angle themselves looking like they're scouting talent. Was very interesting. So there's a lot of people there. And then in this next match that I'm going to review for you guys, you had Jim Ross calling the match, and that was the match for my favourite, Alistair Black versus Hideo Itami. Now, Jim Ross absolutely made this great with all the other commentators involved. This was very, very good experience. Now, the entrance alone for Alistair Black was absolutely amazing. They pulled something out of the bag there. You had the band, which was there, proper going for it with his tune, singing, screaming, everything. It was really good. Alistair Black coming out. You had all the candles on the screen, out on the walkway down. It was absolutely amazing. One of the best entrances I've seen. So it looks like they're building this guy up for something. I'm going to call it. He's going to be the next one after probably Roddy, after probably their new signing, which I'm going to talk about later on in the show, guys. He's going to be the one that's going to come out and be an NXT champion very, very soon. I predict that, guys. Very, very hard-hitting match. Very, very soon. In the first 5 minutes, Alistair Black was bleeding. Hideo Itami hurt him really bad. And this was very, very, very good. And there was a point in this match I was thinking, okay, right, Hideo Itami's got on top. And they actually made me believe that he was going to win. Alistair Black gets up, reverses, turns around, bang. straight away, the kick, 1, 2, 3. We know it's going to happen. Black Mass is a crucial finisher. One of the best finishers you will see in WWE. It's just a nasty kick, and this is probably the best one I've seen him hit. It hit the jaw of Itami, so you know Itami's definitely said, okay, just do it. I can take it. He took the Black Mass straight on the jaw, 1, 2, 3. Very, very good match. Hideo Itami walked up looking back angry, looking like this feud's going to either continue or he's going to do something really bad. Yeah, so a lot to look forward to with this. Alistair Black was still with the win, undefeated. Very, very good match in general. To rate this, I'm probably going to give this an 8 out of 10. I feel like this was a very, very good match as well. A lot to offer. It was slow at times because there was like a lot of taunting from Hideo Itami, but I still think this was a great match. And on to the next match, guys. It was the NXT Women's Championship match between Ember Moon and Asuka. Now, this was the match which made me knock down the rating of this pay-per-view a little bit because of the finish. In this match, there was a lot of great spots. Definitely Ember Moon came out ready and wanting it this time. Asuka had a great few spots in this match as well. In my opinion, Ember Moon had this match won. I don't think... It's very hard to say. I wanted Ember Moon to win the NXT Women's Championship, but I see that she isn't ready for it. Now, she's on Asuka's level. Believe me, she is. But she's not the right person to do it. I do believe Kairi Sane, I think it's Asuka's family member, I think it's a sister or something, she is in the women's tournament. I think if she wins that tournament, she should come up to NXT, challenge Asuka, and Asuka should be put her over. Or Asuka just hands over the title and goes straight to the main roster for SummerSlam. Either way, I am happy with that. But at the end, guys, of this match, Ember Moon walked up the ramp and it looked like a goodbye. Everyone chanting, "Thank you, Ember." And Ember was basically crying because she obviously just had a moment. Again, so close, but just couldn't get it. I love Ember Moon, I really do. But I've come to terms with Ember Moon wasn't the right woman to do it. If they don't... It looks to me, guys, that they're keeping Asuka there for a little bit longer and Ember Moon's going up to the main roster. That's what it looks like to me, guys. But in this match, as I said, they're both great spots, especially when Ember Moon hit a Eclipse on Asuka, went for the pin, 1, 2, kick out. Kick out the first time someone's kicked out the Eclipse. It had to be Asuka. Perfect booking. But then the next bit is the bit that annoyed me. Ember Moon still dominating the match. Asuka gets her in the Asuka lock. Makes Ember Moon switching sides, trying to get out. So Ember Moon had her finisher kicked out of, but Ember Moon taps to Asuka. Taps out. Now, I get it that Asuka's move is absolutely phenomenal. I get it. It makes someone tap out. But I think they should have gone the way where Ember Moon got out of that to show she's just as good, and then have Asuka go lock it in again, then either fade, maybe tap. I sort of understand if she tapped a second time. But for me, it made Ember look really bad, and it really frustrated me. That's why this pay-per-view got a notch down to a 7.5, because I just feel like that bit really annoyed me because they could have made Ember look really good as well as Asuka. Given a rating for the women's match, I'd have to say it was 8 out of 10. I feel like most of these matches on this card were 8 out of 10. I feel like they weren't perfect, but they was close to perfect, if you know what I mean. I feel like the match was great in general. As I said, there's loads of spots. But going on to the next match, guys, we had the NXT champion Bobby Roode defend his title against Drew McIntyre. Just like I predicted the tag team, right? Just like I predicted Drew McIntyre, your new NXT champion. It happens in this match. Now, I'm going to quickly go through. Bobby Roode from the beginning was taunting Drew McIntyre, getting in the head, saying, "This is my NXT," probably getting in his head. Now, in this match, we had loads of spots. You had the glorious DDT being kicked out of. You had the Future Shock DDT from Drew McIntyre. We ain't seen that in a while. Kicked out as well from Bobby Roode. And a Claymore, if I remember rightly, was kicked out at first. And in this bit where the glorious DDT was kicked out of, we had Bobby Roode go again for another glorious DDT. He hit it, and as he was going to go for the third, Drew McIntyre pulled back, headbutted Bobby Roode clean, knocked him Sparko backwards, and then he went for the Claymore again. 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre is your new NXT champion. Now, a lot of people are going, oh no, Bobby Roode. I completely understand. Bobby Roode has done something for NXT, just like Finn Balor, just like Shinsuke done, just like Samoa Joe done, just like Sami Zayn, all these big names. He done something special. Not to say it's over. Now, with the end of this match, let's go on to the end of this match. There was a key segment. Drew McIntyre was celebrating with the title, and as you've probably seen everywhere around on the internet, as you've probably seen on my screen, on my thumbnail, Adam Cole is in NXT. The right place to be. Adam Cole is here. reDRagon is full now. Adam Cole is the main member. Now you had Drew McIntyre celebrating, and what happened at the end when I was watching it, the NXT logo came down the bottom, and I was like, oh, no Adam Cole. There was rumours. I was so excited to see him. And I knew it was going to be in the main event. And the logo came up and I was like, oh, okay, no Adam Cole. So he must be showing up at SummerSlam then. So he's going straight to the main roster like AJ Styles. And I was let down. I was like, no, because NXT is the place to be. And what happened in this match, basically, the NXT logo came up with Drew celebrating. Then you had Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish go onto the corner of the turnbuckle, taunting Drew McIntyre. So Drew McIntyre's going, what are you doing? But losing his temper. Turns round, Adam Cole's there. reDRagon reunite, take out Drew McIntyre, your new NXT champion, and it is official. There is a new stable in NXT. This guys could be as big as the Bullet Club if they want it to be. Adam Cole's the leader, and having Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, they can still add more members to this group and make it a big stable in NXT and in WWE in the future. So I am super excited to see what they do with this. To me, if I'm being honest, it looks like Bobby Roode and Ember Moon are going up, and you've got obviously the likes of, there's many women in the roster. Obviously they got Red New from the tournament, and obviously it looks like Adam Cole is replacing Bobby Roode, but not to say it's 100% confirmed. That is just my opinion, what I think is going to happen. I'm looking forward to see what they do here. If Bobby Roode does stay, what a division you've got there. It's simply glorious. I'm looking forward to see what they do. NXT have pulled great things out of the bag on this pay-per-view. The reuniting of the reDRagon completely from the first tag team match in there and the last match, NXT Championship match. They made statements. Adam Cole super kicked Drew McIntyre clean, picking up the championship, holding it up. Looks like he's going to be your new number one contender very soon. But if I'm honest, Alistair Black should be before him, just because what he's done on NXT. But if not, I wouldn't mind him going after and going against Adam Cole. I wouldn't mind that either. As long as Alistair Black's in there, I am absolutely happy. So, yes, what did you think, guys, of this review? Let me know in the comment section down below. What did you think of the pay-per-view in general? Let me know down below. What would you give a rating of each match or just the whole pay-per-view? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe for much, much more content. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next video of This Is Pure Wrestling.